prominence. And we're looking at a South African team that made sure in the second half they stamped the authority, they stuck to their plan, they made sure they got them playing, feeding off the scraps. And you're looking at the number of passes, 254. That shows how we spoke of the tiki-taka, 20 passes at a time without Nigeria touching the ball. Not once, but consistently in certain areas. This is the goal that really got us talking, the opening goal.
And the difference here, Claude, is that whenever we won the ball, we played the first pass forward. But all of that was precise and fruitful for us because Linda was running, Siopesene was running, Tsesane was running. And that pass from Hilda saying, let me play to the far end and stretch the defense. Tsesane said, what am I going to do? Look at her. She starts inside and then she runs off outside. Look at her calmness to say, I'll just be able to get this ball. And a sublime finish from Siopesene at the right time, she's at the right place at the right time. There is a stellar finish from her.
We also spoke or alluded to the fact that the Nigerians, in terms of their height, are finding it very difficult to turn. And the South Africans are a lot more nippier, which makes it very easy. And that was a clear indication of Tsesane making sure that she turns the defender to pass Siopesene.
The defense of Nigeria well and soundly beaten there as Jermaine Siopesene scores her very first goal against Nigeria. And of course, here we see the second one. Hilda Makaya, we didn't even have enough time to celebrate. And then Inet Yakal.
Because we created width and depth, Flo. With Tsesane and Magaya going wide, look at this again. Hilda was the one that passed that ball. Now Tsesane passes the ball to her to score. And she didn't even take too long. She looked up, it came to her sweet foot, and she scored. And I think, Flo, you spoke about it earlier on to say the first attempt she got could have hit it, but she didn't score from that. And this was a stellar for her.
Just to come to you and support what you said, you don't nearly kill a snake, you kill a snake. And they scored in the 61st minute. The next goal came in the 63rd minute, just when Nigeria was asking themselves, what have we done wrong? And that is exactly when you need to strike at the right moment, when the defense is in disarray, when they're asking questions about themselves, when they are uncertain. And we're seeing the pace of South Africa create the problems. Desiree Ellis was beside herself in that moment.
Oh, she was absolutely thrilled. We thought we were going to get a clean sheet as South Africa, but it wasn't to be. Rashid scoring there.
This shows also we were not playing robots. They also wanted it back. And these are critical moments of the game where you get to concede, because it's in the 90th minute and it's a corner. And that corner also came when we were trying to clear our lines, but we couldn't do it quick enough, Flo. And if you look at it, they went with a high ball. We couldn't get rid or finish the defense. We started with the first ball. We could not clear our lines completely. And this moment here, Jane stayed behind. Rama Lepe was still coming out, and we couldn't clear our lines quick enough.
It will definitely be a moment that Coach Desiree will say, switch on. We've got to make sure we concentrate in those closing stages. But Nigeria, if you really got to look at their weakness today, it's that they have actually lost their identity. You're looking at two players from the USA, one from Israel, one from France, and six from Spain, one from the UK. You're playing a Nigerian football, and you're completely lost. And here's South Africa, who balanced the Hollywood Bets players together with the international players. They still get the reminder, Uguti, Silbega Pans, Sialshaya, Sialshera, Sinamatsamaya, Sinamachibo.
Oh, and as it stands in Group C, after that solitary game has been played, South Africa atop of the standing, 3 points that they have now accumulated, scoring those 2 goals, conceding only 1. Nigeria in an unfamiliar position at the bottom. But of course, there's still many more matches to be played in just a few hours. At 10 o'clock, in fact, it'll be the debutants, Burundi, taking on Botswana. They will also be eyeing a victory to make sure that they're in line there with South Africa on 3 points.
The preparations for the both debutants has been incredible to watch, because